Acer has been putting out some great products in the budget category, offering better build quality and more features than most other brands. This budget laptop is one of those. Except for one possible deal breaker. Find out what that is in my gaming review of the Acer Spin 3. I got mine from my usual spot for Acer products, Acer store on eBay. I got it factory refurbished on sale for $430 with a carrying pouch and stylus. In my experience, Acer's factory refurbished devices are basically flawless and indistinguishable from new. The specs for this laptop are listed on screen. And for the main points, this is a 2-in-1 convertible laptop. It has a 274 nit 14-inch 1080p glossy touchscreen, with the screen being glossy and very reflective. Because of this, it may not be ideal for use in bright outdoor spaces. It comes with a stylus in the box, which is great for note-taking and possibly drawing, if you are so inclined. It has an Intel i5-1035G1 processor with integrated UHD G1 graphics, 8GB of DDR4 RAM, more on this later in the video, and lastly a fingerprint scanner. It has a good assortment of ports. But the standout port is the Thunderbolt 3 port that's found on the left hand side. I never usually see laptops with this port in this price range, but it's one more feature that's giving Acer the edge in this category of laptops. If you have a Thunderbolt dock in your deck setup, it makes docking to all your devices a breeze with just one cable that does everything. Another option that this port gives you is the capability of connecting an eGPU. I have one coming that I'll be testing out. Like and subscribe to see which one I'll be getting and testing in the future. Digging into the internals, the back cover is easy to remove with a Phillips screwdriver and a plastic pry tool. Before I get on the inside, I just want to point out that the top lid and bottom cover is metal, which is just another positive feature of this laptop. The Intel i5-1035G1 is here, running at 15 watts TDP, which while testing I see some games pushing it to 25 watts. Surprisingly, we get two M.2 full-size slots, with the main one occupied with a 256GB NVMe drive. This drive has read speeds of 2.2 GB per second and a write speed of 1 GB per second. This is another surprise feature in this category, because upgrading your storage is as easy as throwing in another NVMe drive. The battery is 44 watt-hours, and in my testing I got around 9 hours of normal use, which was web browsing and watching YouTube videos, with the screen at 30% brightness. And now for the possible deal breaker. This laptop comes with 8GB of soldered 3200MHz RAM. There's no way to upgrade this. So if you need more RAM, you're gonna need to get a configuration with the amount you need. I've noticed this trend with the budget laptops from Acer, including the Swift and the Aspire line, so be aware of this. It's now time to get into the game testing. Windows is updated to the latest version 2.1H1. By the way, if you need a license for Windows 10 Pro, check the link in my description to get one for a fraction of the retail price. Intel drivers are the latest version 27.20.100.9079. First up we have Witcher 3, which was unplayable for me. I was running it at 720p low settings and getting an average of 22 frames per second.
What are you looking at? Bothering us poor folk.
Dirt 4 is up next, running at 720p ultra low settings, getting an average of 58 frames per second.
Left over crest, 100 through dip. Keep middle over crests, 80. Right 3, 80. Left 2. 60 through dip. Crest, right 4. Care, right 2.
I ran the benchmark in GTA 5 at 720p normal settings and I was getting an average of 35 frames per second. FIFA 21 is up next, running at 720p, low settings, anti-aliasing was off, and we're getting an average of 53 frames per second.
Wanted to keep it but couldn't. Michael Bradley.
Fortnite ran smoothly at 1080p performance settings, and we were running an average of 70 frames per second. Lastly, I tried out Apex Legends running at 720p low settings, and for me this was unplayable with an average frame rate of 21 frames per second. The Intel 10th Gen CPUs with UHD graphics are still not ideal for gaming, especially compared to their Ryzen counterparts, and it will only be good enough for light or older games, running at 720p low settings. However, after saying that, this Acer Swift 3 has impressed me with all the extra features you get, especially on a laptop in this price range. It has great battery life, a metal body on the outside, a Thunderbolt 3 port, fingerprint scanner for easy login to Windows, and a touchscreen with stylus support. The only real downside is the lack of upgradability of the RAM, as this is soldered to the motherboard. And also at 274 nits and being glossy, the screen may not be ideal for use in bright sunlight. Thanks for watching another review. Leave a comment if you have any suggestions on how I can improve these type of videos. And if you're looking for a laptop with an even lower price, watch this video of another Acer my friend found in a dumpster.